Tiger Lillies, and when this London trio visited Istanbul's most popular club, Babylon, I did not miss my chance to take a closer look on them. For about like 20 years, and how did it all start? How did you form Tiger Lillies?
I bought an accordion when I was about 30, and I 29, and then I started. I thought I'd sing in a high voice, so I played the accordion, sang in a high voice. Then I thought, well, I think it should be a like a band. So I thought, well, what shall I have? And I thought, well, maybe some drums played softly, like with brushes, and a double bass would be a sort of nice complement to the accordion and the high voice. And so I looked and advertised for a double bass player and a drummer, and I wrote. And I'd already written some songs for about 4 or 5 years before that, which I was using, and then so that was it. And then we started it like that. And Adrian was there, weren't you?
I was there.
He was the only one who gave it the audition.
Yes, I got the job.
Down the stairs. When on time of the cloud, festival virgin mums, stupid for who could stop the local poor boys' bounds. That's when I satisfy what I do.
But did you think about the theatrical part while you were doing it, or did it come later?
Well, I really liked the Threepenny Opera. That was one of my big influences by Brecht and Weill, and I also liked very much Jacques Brel, So I think there was I think that that in itself that probably gave it an element of theatricality. Theatre music was very much in the fore of what we were, even in those early days. It had that side to it, yeah.
And then you guys had all the synergy all together, and the Shock-Headed Peter came out later. And I heard that there is going to be a movie about that, or... Yes. Am I right? Is it going to happen?
I think so. I think there's meant to be a.
That's what we've heard.
That's what we've
heard.
Don't
know much about
it.
Yeah.
There's talk of it happening. Yeah, a film, which would be good.
It's taken a long time, but
yeah.
We're waiting to hear more about that.
Yeah.
And while you are rehearsing, do you rehearse the theater part as well, or does it come spontaneously?
I mean, I think
spontaneously, wouldn't you say?
You mean on stage?
Our theatre.
Well, when we perform as the Tiger Lillies, what we do is it happens very organically. We all develop little theatrical things that we do, to help the songs or to make the performance more interesting. I mean, when we do a theatre show, obviously we work with directors and actors, so that's not, that's a different sort of process. But the Tiger Lillies, as a band performing, everything's kind of happens over years. We sort of slowly take little pieces and add them on.
We don't rehearse the songs for the band. We rehearse them on stage.
We're always looking for accidents. Accidents are the best way to kind of the things that happen by mistake are usually the most interesting things for people to see and for yourself. So we're always looking to kind of catch a little accident, like Adrian falling off his drum kit, or something that will make it interesting. Something that seems interesting theatrically, creatively. Yeah.
your music? How do you describe it?
Adrian's got a good device, haven't you? To scare people away in
yes,
airports.
it's satanic folk music. People ask us, they see our hats, are you guys musicians? And we say yes. What kind of music is it? And then if you say cabaret or something, it's like a half-hour discussion, so I usually say satanic folk. And they all go, okay. Only one person said, I thought so.